Let's talk about the Royals and the whole thing that's going on where they say in the media that Kate and Charles have cancer. And so the way that goes is that there's three possibilities. The first possibility is that they, in fact, do have cancer and there is no cure for that. The second possibility is that they have cancer and there is a cure for them because they are royals. And there's the third possibility that they don't have cancer and they're just saying they do. So let's talk about the first possibility. I do see a motive for them having cancer and the elites not giving them, or the secret rulers not giving them the cure. Because there is always a motive to oppress the influential, the wealthy, people with authority. There is always a motive to oppress those people that have power in some way, because look at what happened to Tillman. You know, he was famous, he was influential, he was wealthy, he was a football player, and because he had that influence and he had that wealth, and then plus that military knowledge that he had, that he acquired shortly before he died, made him a threat to the secret rulers of this world, the alien rulers. So this is why we have celebrities dying more often than regular people. It's because of their influence, and their wealth is what threatens and what scares the secret rulers. Now, regular people do get oppressed as well, but remember that there is a motive to oppress the rich and the powerful and people that have influence. So the first possibility of why Kate and Charles might actually have cancer might be relevant. Now let's talk about the second possibility, and that one doesn't make too much sense. I think that's the least likely one. Um, that they got cancer, but there's a cure, and they have a cure for them because they're elites. Now, if they had a cure for them, maybe they could stop them from having gotten cancer in the first place. Yeah, there's a cure for cancer. A lot of people, or some people, don't know there's a cure for cancer, but it does exist. Um, and so, Big Pharmaceutical doesn't want you to know that there was a cure for cancer and it came from the Native Americans. There was a medicine made, but it was banned by the FDA because it was not approved to be a safe and reliable treatment or cure. It was not considered safe by the FDA. That's why the cure was banned. And so that cure came from the Native Americans. And the Native Americans learned what herbs to eat whenever they got sick by watching the animals and what they ate when they got sick, watching the horses. When the horses would get sick with something, they would watch what herbs the horses would eat. So that's where that cure came from. But let's talk about the third possibility, um, that they don't have cancer and they're just saying that they do. And there is a reason for that. It could be because they want to seem normal, like they're normal people, but there's nothing normal about the royals. You know, they want to make it seem like they're normal, but they're not. So